Guess I'm live now. Okay. Let me make sure to pause this. Oh, it's gonna start and then it's just gonna, because I have it on the page, the live stream page. Pause it. Okay, good. CS timer. C 3x3.
Hello. Oh, you can't see me.
Hey.
How's life?
Good. It's weird. I already have a competition in 1 week, next weekend.
Is that Knights or Nats?
Oh no, it's America. It's Windsor Classic. It's in southern Georgia.
Ah,
Like 4-something hours.
I've never been to Georgia. Pretty cool. When I first got your call, I was napping. I was like, do I want to get up and do this? And then I realized I hadn't done my average of 100 today, and I was like, that'll give me an excuse to do something. Ugh. I found that it's an efficient practice to do an average of 100 every single day.
Maybe I should do that. Or at least, do you do it every single day?
I've done it every single day since Valentine's Day of last year.
Wow, 2016?
Yeah.
I think there's a few days at the beginning of this school year where I didn't cube at all, but then I started bringing my cubes to school, so on the way home I could cube because like it's a 30-minute drive or something. Actually, I go to my parents' karate school after school, but so yeah, I probably, if you combine all the events that I do, like every single event, I've probably done 100 solves on that every day for a while, but not like that long. Definitely not.
Since the start of the year, my times have improved. I'd say about a second and a half. Because I was at a little over 15 seconds at the start of the year.
I was at just inching sub 12, so I'm probably about 2 seconds.
Nice. And since I started doing
I
this,
remember like at the beginning of this year, I went to what was it the Americas competition. This is the same place as this one I'm going to now. It was on the January 7th. My goal, I think, was like a sub 12.5 average, maybe sub 12. I ended up getting a 12.85 average, but you know, I was really nervous. It was my first competition in 7 months, so I mean, I'm okay with how I did at that competition. I did good in 4x4. At the time, I got a 55 average. It was good for me. I was expecting like a sub 58, so I mean, it's like 3 seconds less or something.
The last few days have been pretty good because I've gotten a 1382 average of 100, a 1401. That was a bad day for me. And yesterday I got a 1361 average of 100. And yesterday I got 3 sub 10s in one day. 2 of them were in the same average of 100.
Oh yeah, that's probably good for you. That's probably like me getting 3 sub 7s in one day, because that would be insane.
Yeah, like the last sub 10 I
was like exciting.
The last sub 10 I got in an average of 100 was the 13th. So that was like a little bit ago. Not too
I think
far,
I have like
but...
3. I think I have 3 sub 7s in my average of 500.
Is it even an average of 500? Is it even an average of
I don't know. I
high?
have the thing is that I've been trying to finish the average of 1,000, but I've been using the computer that's at my parents' karate school, and I've been staying home the last few days. But I'm going there on Monday, and I'm gonna be there for like 7 hours. I'm just gonna try to do 500 solves. I don't know. At least try my best, because I want to get it done before my competition I go to. But, oh, I have a sub 10 average of 1,000. That's my goal. Maybe
Nice.
I could roll it if I don't get it. Like, I'll just keep trying. I want to have that before my competition.
And because
Or my mean is like 9.7.
because I'm OCD about everything, my whole like setup for doing an average of 1,000, I have it. I write down every single time, and I do all this like fancy stuff that's completely unnecessary, but it satisfies my OCD.
I was using Chow Timer or something, and
Yeah.
I realized that it didn't have an average of 50. Because I was doing clock, and I was just because I got it like a little while ago, and I finished 50 solves, and I was like, oh, it doesn't have an average of 50, but it has the thing average of the session, which only takes the fastest and slowest times out. I was like, that's good enough. The average of 50 is 1283.
See, clock seems fun. Just I don't have one, and I couldn't ever see myself getting into it.
It's I can't do okay, it's fun, but I can't do that many solves. Like after 50 solves, I was tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean,
That's
it's
like me
fun to
with
do a little bit of solves, but I can't do that many.
that's like me with maybe Megaminx, like 5x5.
Well, but that's kind of different because it takes a long time. Like clock is short.
Yeah. Is there no one
Anyway,
else on
I
this
got a
game
sub
right now?
13 average. Or anyway, I was doing Scube earlier today. I got through 24 solves. I just didn't feel like finishing the average of 50, but I named the session Scube so I would remember, because that has my first ever sub 4 average of 12, which like I want to continue that session. I could probably get a good average of 50 with that in there.
Yeah.
What the heck? Okay.
My goal for today is a sub 13.5 average of 100. That's probably shooting for way too good, but that's my goal.
Oh yeah, on my average of I actually have like 590 souls by now on there. It has like my best average of 100 is sub 9.5, but like most of my averages of 50s and 100s are over 9.7. I just got like some good ones, you know. My worst average of 50 was like 10.03, so but like the average of 100s were all under 10 seconds, so maybe that's good hope for like a sub 10 average of 1,000.
See, what I hate is that when I get like a bad solve, like this one that I'm doing right now, my first instinct is to delete it because just it's bad. Obviously, you don't want that, but I have to like force myself to keep them.
Well, in this session right here, I deleted all the salts and started over because they're just bad. But I mean, like, I just like started the entire session over and deleted it because I did like 8 solves or something and it was like bad, so I just started over. If I start on that bad start, I'll just keep doing bad because I think it's like, oh, I have to do good, and I'll just start doing bad on that. So I like to start fresh.
I got out of the rut that I was in. Like for like 3-4 days, I was my average went up like by like 2 seconds. I went from averaging sub 14 to averaging like 15 again. I was like, wait, what is going on?
Sometimes happens too. That can sometimes happen. Like I'll just can't get any better than like I can't even get a sub 10. Like it's I don't know why. Maybe it's just like sometimes I just start doing bad. And good thing is the one time that started happening on the day I had a competition. That was fun.
Oh jeez.
Oh my gosh, that was a 10 because like the entire solve, it was a pretty nice solve. It's just like I felt like nervous, like this has to be good. I know I can do good because earlier today I was getting like I did an average of 12. My first of the day was like a 9.8 or something, but it had a few counting 11s, so it was pretty good. I mean, like it had some
The
good.
the first 9 I got, or the first sub 10 I got yesterday was a 9.96. That didn't even feel fast. It was full step with
Yeah.
a lefty R perm, or not a lefty R perm, but like a back R perm.
Yeah, when I
And I
started
was
doing solves today, like I got a sub 9, and I felt like that was not a good solve. Like how I don't deserve that sub 9. Like seriously, I mean like that's faster than my average. That should be. It didn't even feel good.
my cross is awful. So is my look ahead.
Yeah, I'm getting some 11s and 12s right now. I'm just like messing up, locking up.
Are we the only ones in the stream?
I invited some other people. Maybe they'll come in a little while.
Hopefully.
Or I just started it not that long ago.
So I heard you finished. You told me you finished your chemistry something something.
What? What?
You
Oh
told me you
yeah, I
finished your
finished.
chemistry something something.
Yeah, I'm done with the entire. There was a course that online class that I wasn't done at the end of the school year, and I've been still had to do it a little bit into the summer, but I'm done now.
Chemistry is my least favorite science. Oh no. Oh god, this is so bad. Last layer made up for it, kind of.
My cross was terrible in this last solve, and then my F12 was amazing, and my last layer was okay, and I got a 12 because the cross was like horrendous.
What is that session name?
What, mine? Oh, I think it
Yeah.
means like Megaminx or something. I don't know. I didn't make it. It's just because look at my thing.
That's weird.
Look how many sessions I have. I just keep pressing new. I need a new one.
Oh.
Let's go back to number 1. Wait, that's not me. That's the one I taught. Like these ones are okay. This is wait, no. What?
Wait.
This is my 4x4. Wait, is it? No, this is 5x5. Sorry, this is 5x5.
Hey, that's what I average.
This is a year ago. Wait, what? This is a year ago today. 6, 7. Wait, no, it isn't. That's wrong. Never mind. I just made that up because it's saying 2017. It's saying it generated because it's showing the time I did, but this probably was around a year ago. I think this was because I remember getting a 204 around a year ago, and it was like a PB or something.
This isn't gonna be a good average.
Oh, this was my 2x2 like a year ago. Yeah, I know, because look, right after this is July. Ooh, this was me on 3x3 11 months ago. 17s and stuff.
What did I even average a year ago? Hang on. I averaged over 17 seconds. Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh.
You doing 3x3?
Yeah. I was gonna do like a review of something the other day, but I never ended up doing it.
That's me with my entire YouTube channel. I might make a video. for videos. They just never do them.
There's a new 7x7 world record average.
When did that happen?
Like today, like in the Latin America tour. Like Felix got a 218 mean, but still no world record single.
Wait, who said it? Is it some guy?
Felix.
Oh, Felix
no,
said
average.
it.
Average. Wait.
Right.
Yeah, I think. Wait, didn't he said it like the other day?
I don't know.
Yeah, he broke it the other day, but he also got it again. Or no, he just got a good single the other day.
Yeah.
And today he broke the average. I think.
Are we talking about Felix still, or some guy?
Yeah, Felix. The other guy didn't even have a good mean. He just got the world record single.
I saw there was this one guy. I can't remember if we're talking about the same guy, but he got a what was it? A 225 for 7x7.
Oh,
that was like 2 seconds.
Also,
that was like 2 seconds off the world record single.
Oh, wait. Also, this person got like a 257 on 7x7, but they didn't stop the timer for 10 seconds after they finished because they didn't realize it didn't stop. It was 247.
Oh.
Like imagine on 3x3, someone got like a 3 seconds, but the timer wouldn't stop, and they had stopped it like 12 times in a row. That's happened to people in competitions, like bad timers. That would be so annoying.
Like Felix's failed world record with a corner twist.
Yeah, but the thing like this wouldn't be the person's fault at all. Because if it's the timers, there's something wrong with the timers. Like their crappy timers are really old and they won't stop unless you slam it.
They're using Gen 1s.
I don't think you can use those anymore. Like
no, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a regulation saying the minimum you have to use is like a Gen 3.
No, they use Gen 2s.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Do you know how to speed stack?
I have some from like kindergarten or something because I got them because they taught us in kindergarten and it's missing one. I tried doing it, still missing one, and I did like a cycle and it took me a minute. But I don't. I guess I know how to.
It looks really cool, and I think I might get a set.
So I guess I know how to do it.
I might quit speed cubing and go into speed stacking.
The difference is that it's kind of like magic, the same thing over and over.
Yeah. The world records for those are ridiculous, though.
Yeah. Because you just get perfect, like, at doing it over and over. You just know exactly how to do it at the fastest possible way you can do it.
I need a new 3x3. I've started to hate my GANs, and my Yuashao is too locky.
Oh, I haven't been liking 5x5 a lot recently, and I actually, I've had my 5x5 forever, and I just got the Wushuang M that just came out due to the fact that my 5x5 is extremely locky. It's not bad, but the thing is that I've been waiting to be able to get a magnetic 5x5 forever. And the thing is,
you just got it?
Yeah, it's $60, which is crazy because it's only $10 more than a 3x3. But yeah, people were saying that was going to be $90 or something when a magnetic 5x5 came out, but it's actually not that much. But the thing is that
I don't understand that.
But like
I don't understand.
Well, the 5x5 actually, like, a really good 3x3 is probably close to what a 5x5 costs. Because, like, 3x3s now can go up to, like, $20 even. And some 5x5s are that cheap.
Are you gonna get
like, there's a 7x7 on sale for, like, $20 right now, a budget one.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, but,
Are you gonna get the... Oh.
What?
I was gonna ask, are you gonna get the Yushin Megaminx?
Oh, actually, I ordered it with that because I only have one Megaminx, and that's only $8. So I'm like, I probably need a backup Megaminx. So my mom let me get that because it was only $8. And
Yeah.
since I used the thing is that if it's over $50, you get free something like not the normal shipping. It's like the
It's like
secondary
free.
shipping that
It's
normally
like
costs
free
$6. You
extra.
get for free.
Yeah.
And since I had the 5% off, it gave me like $4 off or something because it was over $60. So
Nice.
in total the Yushin Megaminx, I'm getting that. So that might be my backup main. It might be my main. And also my friend David, who does not, he only has one Megaminx, is missing a ton of stickers. He could borrow whichever one is not my main.
Yeah. Dude,
Because I only have two Megaminx.
whenever we do a cube
What?
hangout, I want to try like everyone's cubes.
Yeah.
'Cause I mean,
David actually only has like 5 cubes or something, but since I have a lot of cubes, I let him borrow a ton of my cubes that like aren't my mains because I do have quite a bit. So he borrows like a ton of the cubes that aren't my mains. So like he has a 6x6 and the 7x7 stuff, but they're not the best on the market, but they're still really good compared to uh like a lot of other cubes. Like the Alfu is the Moyu 7x7, the Aoshi is the older 6x6. They're not terrible, they're pretty good.
yeah. I was thinking of getting the new Cyclo Boys G6 6x6 because I had seen it go on the cubicle a little while ago, and I hadn't seen anyone make any reviews of it. So I was like, I don't know about this. I gotta wait.
I think I saw Speedcube review do an unboxing of that.
He did an unboxing, but he did that. But I wanted more than just one review. So I waited, and then I found I can't remember who else did it. There were some other people that did it, and then
And I can't do the last turn of a G perm. Wait,
do you know full PLL for one-handed?
wait, what?
Do you know full PLL for one-handed?
I guess. I mean, I use some of the PLLs for one-handed I use that are different, but some of the same. Like all the G perms I use are the same. The N perms I use different. It's only because I use the ones I learned originally, which were bad for two-handed but better for one-handed. And U perms, I use the RU ones. Well, obviously, I can't really use the M2. I mean, I guess you could, but it's kind of hard.
Rue.
I use the RU. I use the RU and the LU versions of the U perms.
Mhm.
And H perms, I use an RU or an LU version, whichever I feel like doing. It takes quite a while, but it takes a lot quicker than if I try to do M moves. It's probably like 3 seconds or something because there's a bunch of double moves, but it's a lot better than trying to do like 2 U perms or doing like M moves, which I wouldn't do. And Z perm, I recently learned a new one, as I said. See, V perm, I just use the normal one, but I do it lefty because I am righty OH, and that's kind of easier a little bit. What else is there? R perms. I feel like the righty R perm is not good for OH, but I kind of use it's slower than my lefty R perm since I'm righty OH, but it's not terrible. I'm okay with it as of now.
There's an RUD perm that one-handed.
Oh yeah, I might eventually learn it, but right now I'm fine with what I use.
I did last slot, last layer for one, and it my mean of like 50 was, bro, it was like more than 10 seconds.
Oh, anyway, there. You know, when I was looking at the UWR page, the UWR for like gen 2 gen, like RU, it was like it was like a 3 something average or 4 something average or something like that, and like a 499 average of 50 or something. And I was trying to do it, and I realized it says on the UWR page OH. It's OH, not two-handed. I couldn't even get it two-handed.
Wait, was it Antoine that did that?
Oh no, it was Juliet Sebastian.
Ah. I know Antoine did a Q-gen a little while ago. I can't remember what it was. I'm too tired for this crap.
I could imagine I could imagine getting souls like at a competition like where my souls are like 13, 10, 13, like 8, 9 or something like that.
That sounds like my Scube average. As soon as I had finished,
the only difference between me and you getting those averages is I would be sad and you would be happy.
Yeah. Jesus, this average is going horribly. After I finished my Scube average in comp, I was looking for you, screaming, "I'm consistent at Scube."
Wait, what was I doing? I bet I was. Wait, were you in the first heat or no?
I think I was in the second heat.
I wonder what I was doing. I mean, I know I
think you might have been scrambling.
Oh yeah, I was scrambling. I bet. I did the first heat and I scrambled the second. Some of the scrambles in the second heat were like I think some of them were good, but some of them weren't good.
Well, the one I got, the last one I got was like a 2-move layer to sledge U-perm. So that was how I got my 420.
If I could see this, did you see the sledge in the inspection or no?
I might have. I can't remember.
Because I was doing a Scube solve today where I tried to see the thing in inspection. It was 2 moves, but I couldn't because it's just like imagining the Scube turning in more than one move. It just messed it up because it's kind of weird, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I ended up being
an easy.
Anyway, I ended up
layer. I can.
Wait, what?
We keep talking at the same time.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I normally shoot if it's a 2-move layer, but if it's anything more than that, I have an issue seeing the rest of it.
Yeah, sometimes I can see the 2-move layer, but I kind of messed it up today. Anyway, it was a 2-move layer, and then it was like hedge and then U-perm, and I got like a low 3.
Well, whoopsie.
I think it was a low 3.
I can't remember what my Scube PB is. I'm pretty sure it's a 2, but I can't be sure. I'm so bad today. Let me see. Which is faster than my parent single.
Fun fact, my 3x3 single is sub my 4x4 average.
What? Of course it is.
I don't know, there's some people that there isn't.
There's some people that can solve a 4x4 faster than they can solve a 3x3.
Maybe they got really lucky. No, imagine someone just like got terrible times in all their official 3x3 solves, and their 4x4 solves are really good for them. Like they got pops on all their 3x3 solves.
That's dumb. The chances of that happening are so low.
Still possible.
I mean, yeah, of course it's possible, but it's improbable.
There's actually someone like with a 17 single on pair minks, but like a 5-minute average.
Oh, Jesus.
Like that's their official PB. I think they only been to one comp and it's for pair minks. But the thing is, like, I could understand that. But there's also someone with a 50-something average and has a 14 single.
I know there's someone who had, in 3x3, there's someone who has a sub 9 average, but like an official 1-minute single in the same average.
Wait, what do you mean the same average?
So like in their 8-second average, they got a 1-minute single.
Oh, they probably just got a pop. But like this person, like, could you imagine someone actually getting a 14 single when all their other solves are above 55 seconds?
Nope.
I know how it has to be. They have to get like so much luck because actually, I know something that happened. At my second competition, there was someone that I taught how to solve like the cube. They came to that competition. One of their solves, they were on the last step when it was almost 20 seconds, but they messed up the last step and had to start over, and it took them 2 minutes.
Oh.
Like, and it was beginner's method. Like, they got like really lucky. I could understand something like that happening. Imagine they just did the first the cross and it was pretty easy. Then they put the corners in, and then all the edges were solved, and they just did the F sexy F prime, and it was done. But Pyraminx, that makes sense. Like, they just got really lucky. Okay, I obviously understand. 3x3 is not going so well. Okay, I'm gonna do one more solve. This has to be good. I'm gonna focus. Wow, lockups are fun.
I got to meet my nephew today.
Oh, wasn't he just born?
Yeah, he was born like last week.
Well, I have a nephew too, just because my brother's like 34 or something. But now he's turning 9 in September. So I was only he's older than I was when he was born. I was only 6. I was in the beginning of 1st grade. Why? You know all those COLOs I've learned? I didn't use any of them in solves, and just now I got it. Yeah, I didn't do it because I started doing the other algorithm. And I was like, it doesn't matter.
Like 2 sets of COO.
But I could have done that because I know it now. I just know the generic cases for everything. So I guess I know like the generic cases, plus I know all of T, and I know Nick losses of assuming everything. So let's see, that's 9. That's 13. I guess that's a pretty decent number. Some of them were just like, oh, actually, wait, no. Well, actually, I know 15. Really? Oh my gosh. Do I not know how to make a call? I was trying to do feet earlier today, but it was just like, I can't do the last layer in a decent amount of time. So like, it takes like half my solve is like the last layer.
I was having a weird thought today. It was like, I wonder if Sean wants to do 2x2 team blind again.
Do you want to?
I mean, I'd have to finish this stupid average of 100, but yeah. That'd be fun. Wow!
What?
Slow turning really does help.
Did you get a sub 10 or just a good solve?
I just got a good solve. I didn't no pauses at all. Except at last layer because I suck.
Anyway, first before we do 2x2 team blind, you have to learn full COLA, full EG1, full EG2, full all the sets, and we need to find code words for every single case and every single possible layer.
Got it. Give me like 4 months.
Well, that's impressive if you can do that in 4 months. I was expecting 500 years.
There are some people that can learn like full EG method.
Yeah, but then also every single possible layer and every single possible side that can happen. And the colors it could be on code names for that.
Jesus Christ, no.
But 2x2 only has like 1,000,000 combinations. You can do it.
Only 1,000,000.
Maybe we can cut it down. It doesn't matter what color it is on.
Okay, teach me Nicholas.
Oh, okay, wait. I have to show you, like, on a... It's different for 2x2 and 3x3 how you execute it. It really is.
3x3.
Oh, wait. I should show you on 2x2 first, and then it just comes natural on 3x3. It's not fun when you learn on 3x3 first. Just watch Colorful Pockets videos.
Is that where you learned?
Let me get... No, I've just seen some one of his videos where he was doing 2x2 and he got Nicholas, so he went like... You don't want to do it like that. You want to actually do it as like R, U, R prime, F, L. It's kind of hard to... How do we I don't... It's kind of a weird execution. Okay, so it's R, U, R prime, F, R prime, F prime, R.
What?
It's R, U, R prime, F,
Hang on.
R prime, F prime, R.
R, U,
R, U, R prime,
R prime,
F, R prime, F prime, R.
F. That doesn't do it.
Wait, on 2x2, right?
Yes, this is a 2x2.
R, U,
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 R
R
prime,
prime. F,
F,
R prime,
R prime,
F prime, R.
R. I'm
What?
not getting Nicholas.
R, U prime, R prime. It's R, U prime, R prime, F, R prime, F prime, R.
R, U prime, R prime, F. Okay, so you could have just said R, U prime, R prime, sledge.
Yeah, but I think that's the hedge. Wait, I don't know what the difference is. There's like R prime, F, R, F prime, and then there's also F, R prime, F prime, R. I don't remember what the difference is. Anyway, I think I said U instead of U prime.
Yeah, you did.
R, U prime, R prime, F, R, F prime, R. That's the righty version. But the thing is that if you do R, U prime, R prime, F, R prime, F prime, R, you get the lefty version, which is L prime, U, L, F prime, L, F, L prime.
Isn't there an RUL version too?
Yes, that's what you use for 3x3, except you want to keep the thing is that on 3x3, you kind of want to, that's the way, that's actually the same thing as what I'm telling you, but this is how you execute it without regripping. And that's how it carries over to 3x3. If you do R, U prime, you instead of doing L, you basically just do a wide R prime, F, R prime, U prime, L. It's basically the same thing. You just do no regrips, which I feel is superior as you have no regrips. But that's why when I saw Colorful Pockets doing it, he went.
Okay, so
The thing is, if you keep your thumb right in the bottom, like right here, you basically. How did I learn how to execute this?
I don't know, man.
Wait, I bet if you watch Chris Olsen's video, it shows exactly how he executes it. I'm pretty sure that's how I learned. If you type in soon CLL, Chris Olsen or something like that, it'll pop up, and then this is one of them.
Okay.
And basically on 3x3, I just carried that same thing over and doing wide moves in the place, so I don't.
Honestly, learning the soon COLLs is just kind of dumb. Because I can do soon in less than...
the thing is that on 3x3, it's worth it to do Nicholas, because that's so easy to recognize. You see it right away, and it's basically as fast as soon. It's not like a longer algorithm. Yeah, and also I started trying to learn soon COLs, but I thought it was a waste of time because the algorithms, like they might be long, so quite long, but they might not even give you something better than you have. Like you could get a J perm, and you can get a Z perm. J perms are faster than Z perms. Like, what's your point? I mean, I know you could get a G perm or an N perm, but is it really worth the risk to use a longer algorithm? The chance you might get a U perm, you know?
Actually, yes, it is, because people calculated that chance.
Yeah, I'm saying that the soon COLLs, the ones that are really longer, and it might be harder.
No, yeah. that COLL in general is worth it, just not the soon and anti-soon.
Maybe if you use ZBLL
Maybe.
and all those such things, then it's worth it. But not because like you might get, even if you do like the COLL, you could get a Z perm, and maybe if you didn't, you could still get a J perm or something fast enough. I mean, you might still get like a G perm. I mean, those aren't too bad, but N perms aren't the greatest.
I think my Z perm's pretty fast, actually.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like my Z perm isn't any faster than my J perm.
Yeah.
I mean, even though, and my R perms are pretty fast as well. Like, there's a lot of PLOs that are pretty fast, and if you add those two numbers together, they're probably not going to be any different, including recognition. Oh, also, I know 16. I know 16 because H set, I know F triple sexy F prime, and I know RU2 R prime U prime, RU R prime U prime, RU R prime. Wait, do you know this, CO?
Yes. I know the whole H set.
Oh. I just know two. Ones that are same as 2 by 2.
I think H set I learned like when I averaged like 20 seconds.
I probably had no idea. When I averaged 20 seconds, I'm pretty sure I had no idea how to do COLL. Like, I thought you recognized the pieces. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because when I first tried to learn COLL, spring break of 2016, I didn't watch a video, I just looked at the things, and I memorized them by where the pieces went, which was very bad, and I quit after starting to learn it. I thought that if I learned it, I'd be sub 3 in the competition in 2 weeks, when I averaged like 5 or 6. So then I started learning it again like 2 months later when I averaged probably like 4 seconds. Well, I guess when I started learning it, I kind of said like I was close to sub 4, but I wasn't that close. I was pretty far. At the time, it felt like I was faster than I really was.
That's how I feel every day.
I mean, but you know, there's also luck and sometimes in Ortega. So I got some good stuff sometimes.
I know Laser Monkey. He's got, what is it? A sub 3 average with layer by layer.
Luck. He goes to so many competitions. He doesn't average that. What happened to my 2 by 2? Oh, it's right here. What am I talking about? Yeah, it's kind of luck because he doesn't average that.
Who's faster, you or him? Like, overall.
On 2 by 2?
Overall, like, sum of ranks.
Oh, I don't know. Probably him, because he has a lot of good stuff on, like, N by Ns. I should check.
I don't even know what his name is.
It's Philip Lewicki. I got lucky. I did an Ortega on one of my solves, and it probably was going to be not a good solve, but I got a Olo skip, so it gave me a low 2. So obviously I didn't recognize it was going to be that.
I hate
Ryan Minjun Cho, who's like fast at Pairminx. He's like a competition in Canada. He got a sub 2 single on Pairminx and accounting 2.2, but he got accounting 6 because of a +2, which cost the national record. And he still got a sub 4 average with accounting 6.
Who has Canadian record? Is it still Antoine?
Yeah, but the thing is that he would have he still has another round, but he would have taken it without the without the +2. How did I set up my Wushuang? I just put like some I just put some like lube in it. I don't remember. It's been a long time. I just put a bunch of crap in it and never cleaned it out because I don't know how to take apart a 5x5 unless I unscrew it or something like that. So it's really old, it's pretty broken in, and it's pretty locky. And one of the center caps is flipped and glued down, so that I guess that doesn't help. So yeah. Oh, also one time I posted on Florida Cubing like how to like fix a cap that keeps popping off. Like someone said glue it, so then I glued it, but I put the cap backwards. So let me get my 5x5. On one of these pieces, the cap is backwards, and you can tell. Like it's very obvious. And if you were here, you could see, but the sticker is flipped. The reason is that originally, when I put these stickers down, I don't know what I did, but the stickers flipped on it, which makes me think that I don't know what's. But the 5x5 isn't terrible. It's pretty good. I don't really know what I do to get this leveled up. It's been a long time. I probably put like I did put Lubical 1 recently in it. I put DNM 37 a while ago. Any tips for me? I averaged 13.7 to 14 with C-Pop. I know more than 40 OLLs and full PLL.
Learn the rest of OLL.
Yeah, I didn't at your stage. It's not. I'd say that'd be helpful since you only have like 17 more. That's not that much. But when I was
Yeah,
at your stage, I only had 20.
I have full OLL, and I will say it does make those difficult 2 looks much more less stressful.
Yeah, like when I averaged like higher 10 seconds, I didn't know full OLO. I knew like 30 something. And there were some cases where I just got bad solves just because I couldn't one look the OLO, and it just messed us. It just messed it up.
Now there are fast people who do not know full OLL, obviously. So it's not necessary, but it is helpful. I'd say to help you, even though we're at about the same speed, practice your F2L.
Yeah. When I was at that stage, I improved largely upon just improving my F2L, like look ahead and stuff like that. So yeah.
If your splits are anything like mine, and mine are I can't remember what they are, but
it was like 2 something 7, then 2 something like that.
Yeah, and you should be able to, by the time, to be able to get further, I think the main thing people always tell you to improve is F2L and cross to F2L transition and look ahead, because it really is the majority of your solve. So I'd say try all these different techniques and make an attempt to get your F2L, I'd say, easily under 7 seconds.
And also, you should be able to even if your look ahead isn't amazing, you could still get faster if you're able to recognize the cases well and be able to execute all the F2L cases pretty quickly. So even if you had no look ahead, like I could pause between every single F2L case and still be sub 12 probably. Like a little bit of pause, not a lot, but like you could still have not so good look ahead and still be able to get faster with it.
Like me.
If you look at every single case, you look at it and you instantly do the case, then you could be sub 10 even. But that would take a lot of practice. But still, it's better to work with look ahead, but you can still get faster even if yours isn't so great.
So okay, so I have a little thing also to say. While you can be fast without look ahead, if you don't practice your look ahead, it is going to make getting fast so much more frustrating. Practicing F2L look ahead is one of the easier things you can do, and you just do it by solving and making sure you're thinking about what you're doing. But if you don't learn it, you can still get fast, but it just becomes a whole lot more frustrating and it takes longer.
I feel like eventually, like if you over time, you'll like get better at look ahead, I guess, without trying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I always sometimes do slow solves like casually, but really, my look ahead sometimes got better. Like eventually, like I started thinking about that like at a slower speed, like over 20 seconds. But like my look ahead was never very good. But like over time, I've realized that it's gotten better. But I haven't really been focusing on fixing it amazingly a lot. Like most of the time, I'm just doing solves. But I guess I am thinking about like where the pairs are going and stuff like that. So I guess that's helping. But obviously, it's
important naturally
to think about what's going on. Like look at what you're doing next while you're doing what you're doing. Like
Yeah, don't look at the pair you're doing. That's something I forgot to say. Force yourself to not look at the pair you're doing, and that will help a lot.
for me, like when I'm starting to do the pair I'm doing, I'm looking at that. But after I start doing the pair, I'm looking at the next one. Like obviously when I'm starting to do the pair, I'm looking at that one. But like when I'm
make sure you can
that pair,
recognize them.
Say it's R U R prime. Like when I do the R, I'm basically looking at that pair. But then after that, like I'm looking at what's next. I'm like, oh, like.
And something else that pairs up with that is being able to do all of your F2L cases without looking. If you can do that, then all you have to recognize the case and then let your fingers, your muscle memory do it. And while you're doing that case, you're already looking ahead to see what else you have to do.
Yeah, like I can do every F2L case like without looking at it, obviously, but like I've tried doing like 2 at a time, and that's where it gets a little difficult where you're trying to track what's going on. But I think it makes it easier because you know exactly what you're doing. So then you think about if you do those pieces, then what's going to happen next. I guess that's like a more advanced thing where like when you look at an F2L pair, you know where that's going to be and where the next one's going to be. Which there's some advanced cubers that are really good at stuff like that, but obviously you don't really need to do that to get sub 8 to 10 or even sub 9 or even maybe sub 8. You won't really even need that.
I don't know. I think that might be pushing it a little bit.
No, there's like you don't need to know exactly where the next pair is gonna be if you're sub 8. Like because technically you could still have no pauses, but that's where the thing that if you're really fast, like Felix and stuff like that, where you can do multi-slotting,
it just comes naturally
at the same time. So obviously, if you could be sub 8 and do everything generically, like with OLL, PLL, just F2L, like not anything crazy. You could be sub 8. There's probably people that have done that. But obviously, it's helpful to learn other subsets and other like tricks and stuff like that. That always helps.
But F2L is the main.
As our Verani asks, what are your 3x3 PBs and what do you average? Well, I average around 9 seconds. I guess I'm trying to finish this average of 1,000, so then I technically could say I'm sub 10 if I have a sub 10 average of 1,000. But currently, I have like a 9.7 like average, mean of 590 something like that. And my PB is 566. Now I have 2 sub 6s. So, Tyler, what do you average in your PBs?
My average is kind of weird. I average 13.7 to 14-ish, somewhere in that range. I do have a. What do I have? Hang on.
Sub 14 average. What is it?
Yeah, I have a 13.57 average of 1,000. So, yeah, but my PB single is an 8.38, and my PB average of 5 is an 11.24. 11.25. So
that's nice.
I'm not nearly as fast as Sean here, but I'm getting there.
Well, I was around your speed in like December, so I think.
Yeah, but
like 6 months.
Your improvement is ridiculous.
Well, for me, I feel like my improvement, it's kind of weird because like I'll have a few weeks where I have like no improvement and then I'll have like good improvement for a few weeks and then I'll have no improvement and then good, I guess like that. Something like that. Like Scube, I've been like I feel like I'm a little faster. I mean, maybe it's because I didn't practice for a while and I've been doing a little practicing and I didn't finish an average of 50. But technically, I beat my average of 50 by like 0.9 or something, like 5.6 to like 4.7. The things I haven't done an average of 50 in a while, but still, I guess that's pretty good. Oh, I tell you, I was trying to do Pyraminx team blind with Noah, and we got like an 18-second solve that was so easy. It was like a last layer skip with like it was only like 11 moves or something, but we got a 17 or something like that.
You gotta make sure you're keeping up with the chat because I can't see it.
Yeah, there's nothing new at least now. I'm checking it every once in a while.
So, how many people are watching this stream?
Let's see, I'll check in 1 second. We have 1 viewer currently, but there was 3 at one point.
Nice. So, fun story for the 1 viewer who's watching right now. Sean and I started cubing at about the same time, but Sean averages a good 4 seconds faster than me.
When did you first learn how to solve a cube?
My freshman year. So about 3 years ago.
Let's see. I learned how to solve a cube 4 years ago, but I stopped for a while. The funny thing is that when I first started cubing, I couldn't even get under a minute, so.
I didn't know
For
speed cubing was a thing.
I couldn't get under a minute.
Yeah, like I said,
like, I thought like I could never be good. Like I tried everything, but I mean, I tried to learn C-fob. It was just too confusing, and I couldn't really do it. I mean, I probably could, but it was just difficult. And then I stopped for a while, and then I started again. I was actually in 9th grade, but I was a grade ahead, so I was about 13 when I started again, November 2015, and then I guess I improved a lot quicker than I did when I originally started. I started learning C-fob, which really helped, I guess. It's weird to think that I'm somewhat fast, I guess, like compared to how I was before, because I remember like a year ago, I thought it was like really good to have a 17 average. Yet I was like the last place in the second round or the first round. The first round I was the last cubing nights. I was the last person to make the second round. So like I still felt as though like I wasn't like it was difficult to be able to make rounds like that and stuff. But like now I made like I'm pretty sure I made every single round at my competition I hosted. But I mean, it is Florida, so the standards aren't like very high for making the second rounds. But,
here in Florida, we ain't very fast.
yeah, because if I was in the like at nationals, I'll struggle to try to make the second round and think that I mean, like I think I'm gonna try to make the second round in everything that has more than 2 rounds except square one because I'm not good at that. They're having 3 rounds in square one for the first time at nationals ever, so that's pretty cool. They always had 2 rounds, I think.
What's the state record for 3x3 single?
It's 7:08, same as Eric Eckersdyke world record from 2007.
Nice.
And it was over a year ago. Orlando Enriquez, who I think he moved to another state. I'm not sure. I heard that he moved. I don't know where. But yeah, that was the first sub-8. No one else has gotten sub-8. James almost got it, but he got a +2. James Olarte. He got a 7-7 with a +2. I think I can get sub-8 at this competition as long as I don't like fail. If I get a good scramble.
You think you could get state
I'm
record?
not really gonna care. I'm not gonna care if I don't. Oh no, I have to have luck for that.
What's state record average?
Oh, it's James just beat it this last comp, 9.21. Before it was 9.77. He's the second ever to have a sub 10 average in Florida. I want to be the third.
I don't even know how many solves I've done in this average.
How many? Wait, I'm gonna put this up. Oh, I got a 0.83 on blind. The scramble was you.
Wait, what?
The scramble was you. I just got a 0.85 on blind UWR.
GJ, bro.
I made up the scramble, but I still solved it.
Dude, I need to practice blind. Like, I want to get into it because it seems like a really cool event,
It's kind of
but I'm
tiring.
lazy.
It's kind of tiring to do more than a few solves if you're first learning. But I guess you can get into it. But there's this person that got like 3 blind world records and like blind world records and stuff, and even like got podiumed in a world championship. But they found out he was looking under the blindfold and like all his blindfolded solves, and he got world records and a ton of other stuff as well. But so he got like a 3-year ban and like he had to pay money to the WCA, and he hasn't competed in like 10 years.
Interesting.
But like I saw a video on YouTube of him doing a blind solve officially, and like when the judge put like the paper under his face, like he's kind of surprised. So like it looked like he like hesitated for a second when that happened, and then he just continued solving. Maybe he did like because apparently he did something where he solved the corners like 2 by 2 and tracked the edges, and then did the edges. But apparently maybe he was just looking under the blindfold when he did that. Imagine they made every single pussy puzzle a WCA event, one that had like a good amount of solutions. Every puzzle is a WCA event that's not a shape mod of like another puzzle, or like, yeah. Imagine they did that.
That'd be pretty good. It's like the ghost cube. Or wait, no, you said not.
Well, I guess that I'm not sure. Like, say. I mean, I don't want something that's just like the same as a 3 by 3. You know what I mean? Like something that actually has a different challenge, which I guess that does. But I feel like the WCA would never accept something like that due to the fact that it's very similar to the 3 by 3. You know, I feel like that's why they wouldn't choose to do something like that.
So then, what would they accept? Because most mods are mods of.
Well, there's tons of things that are like stuff like Mega Minx, like bigger and smaller cubes like that. There's also keyboards and stuff like that. There's a ton of things that are different than puzzles that are written in the WCA. Ton of different weird puzzles as well, but I don't think they would be able to do something like that. It's something very like different. I don't think they would do that.
I think
they wouldn't add something unless people are really interested in it. Like Skewed, that was like unofficial event for a while until it was added. I really believe that Killmix might be an event because there's tons of competitions doing it as an unofficial event. So like it's gaining popularity, I guess.
Okay. Thinking out loud, but WCA is going to need to find new events. As the world records become harder and harder to beat, people are going to become less and less to compete. And that's just from a business standpoint.
I just had a staple in my shoe.
Nice.
And I just poked my foot. Okay, yeah. But I don't think just because world records are so good, that doesn't mean people aren't motivated to solve, because it's also improving upon yourself, not just like others. I'll be back in one minute, okay?
All right.
Okay, so I have to leave it in about a time that I'm not sure. It's a time, but I'm not sure about what the time is.
Okay.
Anyway,
So, I just had
What?
the worst attempt at an X cross ever.
X crosses are fun, especially quintuple X crosses.
Yeah, just one look the entire F2L.
Oh, you know what's really fun? When you do a octuplet X cross. So basically, you do 8 X2L pairs, including pairs that could match into being the last layer. So basically, you just solve the cube all in one octuplet X cross.
One look the entire cube.
Yeah.
One look 3x3. I'm sure there's gonna be someone who makes up a method for that.
No. You basically do octuplet F2L where you get to the last layer and there's you know, like there's like 9 pieces of the last layer, and eight pieces in the last layer except the center. Like those are matched up, but they might be like flipped and like not in various places around the cube. So it's like basically where you just basically do like one of a few algorithms there could be.
I want you to try that.
I don't think I can do that.
Hexagonal Francisco is the best method.
Is it?
Yeah.
And why don't you use it then?
Because it's a beginner method.
No, it can't. It's helpful for beginners, but it can be used to get very fast, like sub 4.
What? No.
You can get sub 4 in any method.
I don't know about that.
You can get sub 4 on corners first with no algorithm.
You just have to be really
good. You just have to be good.
Really lucky.
No lucky. You average sub 4, so you're never lucky.
Oh my god.
No algorithms. You have extreme intuition. So like you basically look at the cube as like, oh, like when you just look at it, that means, oh, there's 8 bad edges. Let me just do this quick algorithm. And then just put one more algorithm I'll permute and orient them. This actually isn't an algorithm, it's just like a way that your brain thinks that enables you to do like moves that make it look like turn into something else. Basically making up the algorithms on the fly that you don't know.
Calm down, Sean. Calm down.
Hey, no, actually, the cube is just scrambled, and you just learn it. You just look at it, and you're like, "Oh, if I do this algorithm, it'll solve it." You just make up the algorithm and inspection.
No, you just come up with the solution. You find the scramble by just looking at the cube.
Oh yeah, but I'm sure if someone actually did that, they would invalidate it because they think someone solved the scrambles. Okay, I'm just gonna turn this cube until it solves. Do you think that'll ever happen? I'm just gonna keep scrambling it until it solves.
I mean, according to some of my friends who say that they've solved the cube randomly, even though they don't actually know how to solve the cube.
I know what I bet they're doing. They're not scrambling it good like this.
Lying to me.
No, but I can understand someone just not really knowing what scrambling is, because my nephew Jackson has took the cube and just like turned it like and it solved because he was basically just doing like undoing moves like accidentally not knowing because he's just turning the cube around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like doing
actually, one of my friends solved a 2x2 without knowing. I taught them how to solve the first layer. They got a last layer skip. I didn't really show them how to do it. I just told them that it was like the way you would go about it, like solving a layer, not a side, and then they solved it, and then the last layer was what?
You have stack map.
What?
So time yourself, see how long it takes you to do sexy moves 6 times.
Oh wait, with my hands already on the stack mat like this? That's how you usually time stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Whoa, it didn't stop. Okay, that was 1.403.
Well, that's slow.
1.386. But the thing is, I just do this like we're. Look how much. Look how when I'm. If I did it slow motion, this is what it would look like. Where I'm barely turning the U layer. Like I'm turning it not even halfway. It's just so much. I'm using the corner cutting of my cube to my advantage, but I'm trying to do it as quickly as possible. Like I'm barely turning the U layer. How many times? How fast can you do H perm 20 times? Like
I don't know.
And you can't cancel the M2 at the end. You just do M2 U2. Wait. M2U, M2 U2, M2U, M2, M2U, M2. That would be so annoying. I don't think I can do it.
Time your T perm.
What?
Time your T perm.
1.386 plus 2. I keep locking up. Oh my gosh. 0.8. That was kind of lucky because like I didn't really lock up at all. Not even a little bit.
Time all of your PLLs.
I already know my worst one. It's one of the end terms. I just learned a new alg for it because mine's kind of bad. My best is like 1.49 on it. I usually get around 1.6 as long as I don't lock up. I already about know what each of them is like. Let me see. V perm, the best I can do is like low 1.3. Oh, U perm. Oh, that was bad. 0.64. 0.58 on a U perm. Okay, so wait, I'm probably have to go now, but like we can probably do the 2x2 team blind maybe later or another time.
Alrighty.
I'll see you.